Will you listen if I said I have talked to God? Not in a voice loud as thunder, nor in words written across the sky, but in the quiet spaces between breaths. I asked questions in the darkness, and he answered in light. Have you ever felt the world pause, that fleeting moment when time bends and everything, your fears, your doubts, your questions, falls silent? In that silence, I felt him, not as a voice, but as a presence, a warmth that filled the cracks in my soul. There were days I screamed into the void, "Do you see me? Do you hear me?" And the answer came not in words, but in moments, a stranger's kindness, a sunrise that painted the world in gold, a feeling deep and unshakable that I was never truly alone. Will you listen if I say this is how God speaks? Not through the roar, but through the whisper. Maybe you felt it too, the quiet pull of something bigger than yourself, a question you can't quite put into words. They say the artist finds God in the colors of the canvas. The poet hears him in the rhythm of words. The seeker in the act of searching. Where do you look for him? Or are you afraid to look? He is in the details, the spaces we often overlook. A heartbeat, a ripple in the water, the soft sound of rain on your window. He's been waiting for you to listen. Will you listen if I said I have talked to God? Will you believe me when I say you can too? You don't need perfect words or grand gestures, just an open heart, a moment of stillness, a willingness to feel the unseen, because God doesn't just speak to the saints or the scholars. He speaks to you in the language of love, of wonder, of hope. So, will you listen? Not to me, but to the whisper inside you, the one that says, you are loved, you are seen, you are not forgotten. This is your invitation to talk to God, to listen, to create a moment where the ordinary becomes extraordinary,